My sister is messing with me. We were not rich, I will say that. And with 2 siblings, I had to share a room with my older sister, while my brother got his own room. We had different aesthetics. Thus, our father built a little divider for the 2 of us so that at least we would have a little privacy. Her aesthetic was all over, ranging from a shade of brown and tan to pink and bright. It was a mess, but she changed her bedroom accordingly to her aesthetic every other week. Me, though, I like a simple neutral tone here and there and kept it super simple. I wasn't home for the most part. I hung out with my friends daily and I didn't get home until 10 or 11 at night, and it was never a problem for my sister. Mainly because she gets the room to herself at least. Nothing ever happened until today. I got home, closing the door as quietly as I possibly could, and I saw my sister Evelyn watching some weird cartoon show involving a horse-like man. It was so weird of her to be in the living room up this late. Hey, why are you in the living room? I asked while taking off my shoes. She briefly looked over at me and went back to watching her show. It wasn't until I stood next to the couch that she said something. Oh, I thought you were in the room. This was all she said. I couldn't make out her face, but I assumed she was joking. I made a weird face and I laughed it off. What? Bro, man, I literally told you I was hanging out with Gianna tonight. I explained, walking right past the TV, and I headed towards the stairs. No, Opal, I swore I heard you talking. You said Gianna canceled on you, and I said I was going to chill in the living room then. That's when I stopped dead in my tracks. Huh? What was she even talking about? At that point, I knew she was playing a weird trick on me. But then again, we never played tricks like that. I knew when she was joking too. I turned around, my back facing the darkness of the stairs, and I stared at her, and I said, "Hey dude, stop. You're scaring me," I said firmly. My sister stood up this time, and she replied, No, I'm being that serious. I'm not kidding. I literally heard you talking. Like, I don't know if it's just me going crazy, but I swear I heard you talking. She was waving around her arms like crazy. And I asked her, hey, hold on. Are you sure it was me? At this point, my sister seemed annoyed. Oh, my bad, Opal. You're right. It was definitely Junior talking to me, pretending to be you, of course. She said quite angrily, in an obviously sarcastic tone. I scrunched my nose and I turned around. Gosh, no need to be fucking mean about it. That was all I said before I turned on the lights and I jogged up the stairs. I had reached my room and I could faintly hear Junior playing Call of Duty with his friends. Opening the door to my room, it was pitch black, with Evelyn's fairy lights being the only light source in the room. I had still been creeped out with what she had just told me, and I turned on the lights, staring at my side of the room before slowly walking over there. It was getting late and I still needed to shower. If I leave on, I wouldn't be more creeped out, right? I heard thumping from the stairs and I assumed my sister had gotten the courage to come back upstairs. So I screamed, "Wait, I'm showering first, if you haven't showered already." No response. "Hey, you hear me?" I shouted again. I could hear a door opening. Shut the fuck up, I already showered! Junior shouted and slammed his door. Damn, I hate this family. I didn't even want to tell him I was talking to Evelyn. I grabbed my clothes and a towel before heading to the bathroom, which so happened to be near the stairs. Peeking over the rails, I noticed that no one was on the steps. Hey, Eve? I asked from above. What? Was that you who came up the stairs? I asked. No response. I was starting to get annoyed, and I opened the bathroom door, and I turned on the lights. I set the things down on the counter, and I head down the stairs. As I reached the bottom, I noticed that Evelyn wasn't on the couch, but instead microwaving something. Hey! Did you not hear me? I asked. Evelyn turned around and furrowed her eyebrows, and she asked, Huh? What? What did you say? Now, things were starting to creep me out. I didn't want to argue with her anymore, so I told her never mind, and I ran back upstairs to take a shower. If I was quick enough, I could go to sleep without a second thought. I finished showering quicker than usual, maybe because I was getting scared, but I didn't want to admit that. As I threw my wet towel in the basket, I hopped right into bed and turned to face the wall. It took around 10 minutes at least before I could feel myself drifting to sleep until I heard a quiet, "Hey, you showered already?" To which I replied with a quiet hum and dozed right off to sleep. I didn't know what time I woke up, but I could feel someone nudging me. I pushed their hands away and I told them to go to sleep, but didn't get a response. If it was Evelyn, she would have yelled at me. If it was Junior, well, it couldn't have been. He hates going into our room, unless he's flexing the mirror. I could feel the hands on my shoulder again, shaking me, and this time I was furious and I say, "Leave me alone! I'm trying to sleep, Eve!" I said quite angrily. It didn't help that two hotheads slept in the same room. Sharing a room sucks. The door immediately opened with Evelyn coming in, asking me why I yelled at her. That's when I noticed it. She had most likely just finished showering. Turn on the lights! I couldn't muster out to explain why, but her nosy self asked me why. I said turn on the lights! I was worried this time. She turned on the lights, and no one was in the room but us, her, standing by the doorway, and me on my bed. I turned to look at my pillow, and there was a head-shaped sweat stain right in the center of my gray pillowcase. Had I been sweating really that much? Oh my, I said to her. Keep the light on, don't ask why, just keep it on. That's all I said before I hid under the covers and I started writing this out. The lights turned off a second ago. I could hear Evelyn snoring away, but I kept hearing her talking. Something about watching movies with me downstairs, and things like, is Junior still playing the game, or I forgot turning off the lights downstairs. To be honest, I don't know what to do. I'm too scared to get out of the covers. But I do feel something at the end of my bed now, like something human, and they are crawling closer to me. It's crawling, it's approaching, and it's coming.